Hi, I'm Gene Bigelow of Sun City Bird Club, and I'm here to tell you about how we're going to prevent bird strikes on our windows. And at least let me get you started by showing you got to have some materials to do it. And the starting material we got here is just some plastic exterior trim board that I picked up at a local big box store. And you know, I picked up enough here just to do this one window. But you could do multiples at once. That's one material. The other material you're going to need is fish line, and this is 15-pound fish line, which just happens to be 15 thousandths in diameter. Pick it up, Walmart, any hardwood stores or whatever. And the last thing is, without spilling them all over the floor, is exterior wood screws. Okay, and you're going to need those. And that's it. That's all you need to prevent bird strikes on your windows. Okay, now we're going to take these materials and process them so that we'll be able to use them as bird strike protection. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our exterior trim boards and we're going to tape them together. And if you were going to do like 5 or 6 windows, you could tape multiple of these, but I'm only going to tape one set right now. And the only reason for taping them together is we can cut them all at once. It makes it easier, quicker to go. So we're just going to tape this with painter's tape, easy on, easy off. 2 or 3 places. Okay, now having done that, the next thing we have to do is to cut a bunch of slots on 2-inch centers all the way along. And to do this, we're going to go out on the table saw. And let me get my safety glasses, because you never use a saw without safety glasses. Saw, and I've got a miter gauge here with a stop built into it too. And we're going to use this for making our cuts, our slots. So let me turn this on. Oh, I want to mention one thing here. We're doing this without the blade guard on here, so you have to be extra careful when you do that. Okay, we've got the majority of the slots in this trim board, but I wanted to set it up here in my shop just to show that you don't need a table saw to do it. So let's just clamp it in the vise here. Then we're just going to take a jigsaw. And we're just going to cut. I've already marked the lines on this. Just move it along. Okay, we could also have used a reciprocating saw, or if we don't have any of those tools, what also works is, guess what? Man-powered saw. We don't need a lot of tools to do this. Okay, now that we've got our slots cut, we're going to take the tape off, take the boards apart, and we'll clamp them in a vise and run our lines. I'm just going to set these up. I'm just going to set these up in a vise. 2 vices actually. Now we'll take our fishing line, which we put on a rod so that we can disperse it pretty easily. And we'll fasten one end to a screw that I put in over here. And get a screwdriver and tighten this. a screw that we put in, and we're just going to use that for tightening this so it doesn't come loose. Now it's just a matter now of stringing our lines, put them in the slots, with the top slot, feed that in, go to the next slot, feed that in, come down the slot. By the way, these slots are all at 2 inches, and that's the recommended dimension now for this window protection, because the spacing is pretty critical. If you're going to have hummingbirds and so on around your house, you want to go with a 2-inch spacing. Okay, so we've taken our trim boards, the plastic trim boards, and we've mounted them onto the trim of the house trim here, with just some screws, exterior screws. I put in 4 on this, and then of course we do the same thing with the other side, and then we go do that, run the lines out here, like we showed you in the previous clip, running those lines. And again, when you get all done, then you tie them off with a screw, which I've got on the other side.